Welcome back to Making a Difference on Buzz TV. I'm Mike White. Join me today is Patrick Krechowski with GrayRobinson. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Mike. Thanks for having me.
So you graduated from Leadership Jacksonville class of?
2017.
2017.
The most impactful class, I think, is what we...
Several of your classmates have come in and talked about that. What did you take most out of the program?
I think, I've been coming to Jacksonville since I was a kid. My dad was raised here, but I learned just a lot about the city, the history of the city and what people are doing in the city. Had a great class, learned a lot from those folks as to what they do, what they bring to the city. So just kind of the whole package was really what was important to me and what I took away from it.
What was the favorite class day that you
as an attorney, it'd be easy for me to say Justice Day or, I'm a land use attorney, Environmental Day, but I think really was the first substantive day, which was Poverty Day, which really gave me a lot of perspective on what people go through on a daily basis in this town just to get the things done they need for their family and themselves. That was just a really powerful day for me. Yeah.
Well, what made you want to become an attorney, and then what made you want to go into land use?
That's a good question. Actually, law school was kind of an afterthought for me. It was sort of a last-minute decision. And then I was placed, you and I were just speaking off camera about an internship. I was placed with Department of Justice up in DC doing environmental enforcement. And while I was there, I did very little environmental work, but I saw what the attorneys were doing. And it just kind of captivated me. Out of law school, I was doing criminal appeal work, but I wanted to get back into that, what I call water and dirt law. And so I went to work for the Florida Department of Environmental Protection back in the early 2000s and just kind of took it from there.
So when you're not working, what do you enjoy doing?
Well, I have an 11-year-old and a 7-year-old, so I enjoy doing what they enjoy doing for the most part. We live out at the beach, so we just, we love taking part in the beach. We can walk to the ocean. Bike around the beach, that's kind of our world. My kids are fortunate enough to think that their backyard is the beach and the Atlantic Ocean.
So a question and I have a 7-year-old as well. When does Minecraft end?
Actually, mine has moved on from Minecraft now to, he has discovered YouTube. And so he tells me all these random trivia facts, and I'm like, well, how do you know, what the diet of a tiger shark in the Eastern Indian Ocean is? And he says YouTube. So
now at least he's doing that. My 5-year-old watches YouTube videos of people playing with the same toys he has. Right. And I'm like, he's watching TV. I'm like, your toy is right there.
Right. So my 11-year-old has discovered YouTube too. She's very crafty and very handy, and so she makes her own makeup and her own chapstick. And so we have a big pantry with a sink in it. We go in there, and it's a science.
I like the shade you're wearing this morning.
Yes, good. Thank you.
So who inspires you?
I think, for the most part, it's my family. I mean, my wife and my children, inspire me to do what I do every day for them. But also my clients. I'm fortunate enough where I actually have 2 jobs. I'm the city attorney for the city of Neptune Beach, and then I also, work at GrayRobinson. And so at the city, I work with people that have a passion for local government and the city of Neptune Beach and what they're trying to do out there, and just being able to help them achieve what they're trying to do is really what gets me going. Help them navigate the maze of regulations and public law and things like that.
GrayRobinson is very involved in our community, but are there any nonprofits that are close to your heart?
So I'm very involved in the Urban Land Institute, which is a global nonprofit focused on real estate, sustainable development, education in the real estate world. We have a fantastic district here, ULI North Florida. And one of the services we provide as part of ULI is called a technical assistance panel, where we'll go into a local community, whether it's Arlington or whether it's Neptune Beach, and bring experts in to examine certain land use issues that they're struggling with and help them figure out a way out of those.
Now, the most difficult question to answer probably is living down at the beach with so many restaurants opening up, where would they find you and your wife on a date night?
Oh, date night. Actually, a date night for my wife and I would most likely be a nice quiet walk on the beach where nobody's asking us questions or directing us in what direction they want to go. But we love going down to the town center. It's easy for us because we don't have to park. We can ride our bikes and go to Hawkers or M-Shack or Sliders or something like that. That's our spot.
I realized with kids the most important thing is date night and keep sanity. And what we talk about sometimes is having it actually just being in our house alone
Right.
never happens.
Right.
And you kind of don't know what to do. So,
yeah, that's very true. Our kids were away for the 4th of July, and it was just a weird vibe not having them there for that holiday, but we took advantage of it.
Well, thank you for all you do for the community. I appreciate you coming on the program today. And we appreciate you watching the program. We'll see you next time.